Hi, juniors. Welcome back to Teacher Outreach Advisory. Today, we're going to go over how to view your transcript and graduation status in your Aries portal. We'll look at some college research information. And finally, we'll end with information about Junior Family Night taking place this Thursday, October 29th at 6:30 p.m. for you and your parent or guardian. Students can access their transcript and graduation status through their Aries account. This page will look familiar as your login page, where you go to get your Google Classroom codes. And once you log into the portal, if you haven't already, go ahead and click Try It to update to the new user interface. Let's check out this video to see how to access your transcript. From the CUHSD website, you'll hover over the Parents and Students tab and click on Student Resources. Scroll down until you see the Aries icon and click. Go ahead and enter your student email and click Next. If you've forgotten your password, you can always click this link to reset it. We're logging in here to a test site. So this shows an example of what you'll see when you look in your portal. On the left-hand menu, click on Grades and then Transcripts. Here you'll see your full academic record. As you scroll through, you should see every class that you've ever taken during your high school career. By the end of senior year, this will be a lot of courses. You should be looking at the grades you're earning, making sure their C's or better for college admissions, and that all the courses you may have taken in summer school or night school are calculated. When you click on the Graduation Status tab, you'll see your transcript, but organized by subject area. On the left-hand side, you'll see all the subject areas that you need to complete in order to graduate, the number of credits that are required, the courses you've already completed, the number of credits you've finished, and even what classes you're taking right now. This will give you an idea of what you still need to complete on the far right-hand side and all of the courses that you have in progress at this time. Another feature that you can see is your college entrance requirements. So far we've reviewed your graduation status, your transcripts. Now let's take a look at college admissions. When you click on that link, you'll see two options here, the University of California and the California State University. These are the two main public school systems in the state of California. And you probably remember that our district graduation requirements are now aligned with the A through G subject areas required for admissions to these universities. This is designed to help you in tracking your progress and making sure that you're eligible. What you'll see here in the top are the number of credits that are required in each subject area, the number you've already completed, the courses you're currently enrolled in, and even the courses that you have planned from your academic plan that you've been developing with your counselor over the last couple of years. If there are any classes that you still need to take, you'll be able to review those with your counselor by signing up for an office hours appointment to check your status. On the bottom here, you'll see the minimum GPAs that are required for admission. For the University of California, this minimum GPA is a 3.0. For the California State University, this minimum is a 2.0. This year, they've changed their admissions requirements for the California State University. They're requiring a minimum GPA of 2.5, but they're still accepting admissions from 2.0 to 2.49. You'll see on the bottom here for course completions and entrance requirements that it will say you do not meet these criteria, and that's okay. You're still in your junior year of high school and you have more courses to complete. So you should finish these by the end of your senior year when you graduate. Junior year is really considered a big research year for colleges and universities. This is the time for you to get an idea of what you might like to study, where you might like to go, and what options you have after high school. Naviance is a great program to use to complete this research. There are a few activities we recommend that all of our students do, especially in the junior year. When you log into your Naviance portal, we'd like you to take a look at the college visits coming up, using the Supermatch tool, researching scholarships, and completing your brag sheet. This might seem like a lot, but it doesn't all have to be done at this time. When you look at your junior calendar, it'll give you an idea of how to spread these out throughout the year. Here on the homepage of your Naviance account, you can click on the homepage for colleges. Here we're looking at the College and Career Center calendar that Mrs. Knight puts together. There are a lot of events that are happening through the College and Career Center, and we really encourage junior students to get involved. There are multiple college visits happening every week, and many throughout the day, especially on Wednesdays when students don't have as many class periods. You can sign up for college visits through your Naviance account, and you'll have the opportunity to meet with college admissions representatives. These are the people who read applications and decide what students get in. They're great people to get to talk to. They love talking to students, and they're really friendly. They'll answer any questions that you have. The Supermatch tool is one of the best tools available in Naviance, and we recommend that all students use it. When you log into your portal and choose the Supermatch tool, you have the option to start filling out some criteria. There are multiple questions that the tool will ask you about what's important to you in a college. Things such as the location of the school, what kind of academic programs they offer, their admissions criteria, how diverse the school is, what other programs they offer, of course, their cost, the student life activities that students can be a part of, and their athletics programs. For each of these criteria, you'll be asked what your preferences are and how important those things are to you. This helps you filter schools that offer the programs and activities that you're interested in to find the right school for you. As you enter your criteria and see schools pop up in your list, you can pin them, and this will save schools for you that you can then compare against each other later. When you click on the Compare Pinned Colleges tab, it will bring up all the universities that you've pinned and then compare them using the criteria that you selected, the things that are important to you. This can be a really important tool to see what colleges have to offer. Maybe one school has a better financial aid offering. Maybe one school has more clubs and community service organizations. It's really important to do this research now before you start coming up with the schools that you want to apply to. It's never too early to start looking for scholarships, and we have a lot available for you to look at. In your Naviance account, when you click on the Colleges tab from the homepage, you'll see a Scholarships and Money tab. When you click on that, you'll see we have currently 94 scholarships in our list, and this is updated regularly by Mrs. Knight in the College and Career Center. One way that can help to do some searching through the scholarship list is to show scholarships that you match with. This will be based on things like your GPA, possible intended major, and other criteria that might make you a good fit for a scholarship, so you know where to focus your efforts. You can look at whether there is community service that's required, or whether you need to write an essay for the application, and what type of scholarship it is, whether it's need-based, which means that it's based on your financial need of your family to get aid, or whether it's merit-based, and this is based off of all of your hard work and the grades you've earned throughout high school. When you scroll through the list, you'll see over 90 scholarships available to you, and this can seem really overwhelming. As you start to match scholarships that fit you, you can look at the eligibility criteria and the application deadlines to help you plan out when you want to complete the applications and if you need to ask for letters of recommendation. Speaking of letters of recommendation, the brag sheet in Naviance is an activity that we ask all of our junior students to start as soon as they can. The reason we ask for this is that counselors and teachers use the brag sheet to write letters of recommendation, but it's also helpful for you to track all the things you've been doing throughout your high school career. From your homepage, when you click on the About Me tab, go ahead and click on the Home link, and this will take you right to the Del Mar brag sheet. When you click on this link, you'll be able to see all the questions you're being asked. So the brag sheet itself is really a record of everything you've done throughout high school. It gives you an opportunity to talk about challenges that you've overcome, any leadership positions that you've taken. There are a lot of questions on the brag sheet, but the more time students take to really give thoughtful answers to those questions, the better letter we can write and the better prep you have for going into possibly writing your personal statements as part of the application process. Letters of rec are required for many private schools, scholarships, special programs, and internships. Teachers know you in the classroom, and it helps them to describe the growth that they've seen over time, some of the academic risks that you may have taken, and reminds them of what it was like to have you as a student in their class. For counselors, we're looking at at you as a community member of our whole school. So we're giving kind of a bigger picture of your time in high school. So teachers and counselors use the brag sheet differently, but all of the questions are super important and really help us. That was a lot, but there's more coming. On Thursday, please join us with your parent or guardian at our junior family night, Thursday, October 29th from 6:30 to 8 p.m. This will be a virtual event, and the Zoom webinar link will be given out on the day of the event. We'll also have Spanish translation available. We'll be covering the topics that we've looked at in advisory in even more detail and highly encourage juniors and their parents to attend to start planning for the junior year and some of the next steps you want to be taking for your life after high school. As always, if and when you have questions, please reach out to us. Mrs. Knight works with all students through the College and Career Center. If you have questions about college visits, doing research, or what schools might be a good fit for you, she's a great person to ask. The counselors are always available as well. Ms. Geist has students with last names A through GI. Ms. Bayes has students with last names GO through O. And Mr. Mendoza has students with last names P through Z. We can all be reached either by email or these links here will take you directly to our office hours appointment schedule. So you can set up an individual time one-on-one. We'll see you on Thursday night, juniors.